All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Cardano family. Appreciate you guys. I've been seeing your comments. A lot of, the Cardano family members are like, hey, Crypto ZX, give us an update on ADA. I'm trying my absolute best. There's so much going on over the course of the last, 48 hours. A market is popping off, dominance is going down. Altcoins are, going absolutely insane. HBAR, you can see, is up 42%. IOTA, when was the last time we saw IOTA up? So, what is this showing us, first of all? This is showing us that, altcoins are having their time. Dominance is going down. So in return, you are seeing that money flowing back into the altcoin market. So far, so good. And I do believe that the altcoin rally could be beginning, because if you're looking at the board, guys, you're seeing double-digit gains across, multiple different altcoins here. But if you're looking at ADA, it's up 10% right now over the course of the last 24 hours. The price is currently sitting at $1.14, up 9.2% in Bitcoin comparative, with the market cap at $41.1 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about 2.3 billion. Absolutely amazing to see. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So it has been an absolutely insane day for the likes of XRP. And are we about, because, obviously over the course of the last few days, we've been discussing about Ethereum, starting to make its way back towards the all-time highs. Institutional interest, ETF interest, the inflows speak for themselves. And in return, if you're looking at the dominance index, it's pulling down. So quite interesting things happening. But the way XRP is performing right now, are we going to see XRP leading this bull rally? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about that. But, Cardano is making some nice moves. If you're looking at the dominance, first and foremost, it's currently sitting at 56.73%, so it's continuing to fall. No secret at this point for anyone. Looking at Bitcoin, though, Bitcoin has done something quite interesting right now, just over the course of the last few hours, to be specific. If I show you guys the hourly time frame here right now, Bitcoin made its way up to that $98,116, and boom, we got a little bit of a rejection at that point, and right now we're sitting at $96,263. But what's important is that the price of Bitcoin was able to close its daily candle on Sunday above 96K. So I'm very comfortable as far as, where Bitcoin is currently sitting. But again, this right here tells you everything you need to know. You saw dominance going down, right? I'm sorry, you saw the price of Bitcoin going down. What usually happens? We do tend to see dominance picking up in that case. Look what's happening with the dominance. Just look at this. It barely had an impact on the dominance. So this is showing us that altcoins have more momentum on their side. And again, if you need confirmation, just look at the daily time frame. It tells you everything you need to know in terms of the momentum specifically. But yeah, VeChain is up quite a bit. But yeah, let's take a look at what's happening with Cardano's price right now. Yes, I have been reading the comments. People in the Cardano community are kind of, ticked off at the fact that, Cardano is not keeping up with XRP. But we need to understand what XRP has been going through over the course of the last, 4 to 5 years. There's a lot of big things coming out, and the FOMO factor for XRP is just on another level, and we need to accept that fact. There's no way you can compare, the XRP FOMO compared to Cardano. You guys know I keep it 100% unbiased on this channel, and as of now, if you're comparing the FOMO factor that XRP has with Cardano, you're, not being true to yourself at that point, because like I said, there's a massive difference between the two, but that does not mean that type of momentum and FOMO factor can come towards the likes of Cardano. I do believe once we start retesting the likes of the 0.50 fib zone, maybe that is where you do start to see things really heating up, because after that there's barely any resistance. We could actually fly quite fast. Remember, it's a proof of stake consensus. Majority of the supply is staked. Supply and demand factor. Imagine, put this into perspective. Right now we have the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at about 2.3 billion. Imagine we're seeing the 24-hour trading volume like XRP and pretty much everyone on crypto Twitter or in the finance world talking about the project itself. Imagine how much FOMO factor it's going to bring, and that can bring the things, that can bring heat, and that could obviously take the price, up quite fast. And a perfect example of that is what's happening with XRP. But gradual increase, and I'm sure there are a lot of you that have a diversified portfolio. You guys don't care at all at that point because, of course, some of your other coins are outpacing, and you are okay with that. And again, this should be a learning lesson to anyone that's coming new into the markets. If your portfolio is not diversified, just stop right there and maybe reevaluate your portfolio, because you don't want to put everything in one specific coin. You want to diversify because there are times where certain projects actually outpace some of them. So it's extremely important to be diversifying, because if not, you are leaving a lot of gains on the table. So anyways, if you're looking at the price of Cardano, you guys can see Cardano actually hit a new yearly high at $1.19. Absolutely amazing. So so far so good. I like what it's doing. You guys are looking at that resistance from the 2021 levels coming in play, but the 61.8 is the major resistance that I have my eyes on, and I've shared this with you guys multiple different times. The 61.8 fib zone, if we're able to retest this, it would be the first time since April of 2022, and I do believe in the next few hours that could actually end up happening. It's only a move of about 5%, and if we're able to close in that range, I think you will see Cardano making its move back above the 100. Not 100. Whoa! That's crazy. $1.54 key resistance quite fast. Major resistance coming in the way, because there's significant resistance around that range, and do not expect it to be like smooth like butter in terms of breaking out of this range. But that would be the main target I would be looking out for once you close above this key range. But I want you guys to focus on the hourly time frame, especially to the Cardano family. I'm sure you guys sometimes might overlook this, but I will show you guys what's going on the hourly time frame. So look at this, guys. Remember this key resistance, which we actually been fighting quite a bit over the course of the last, I would say, a week and a half. Multiple different retests above here, but 28th November was where we actually broke out and actually stayed above there, and you can see a gradual increase towards the 61.8. But the reason why you're not seeing fast moves right now is because there's significant resistance, and the 24-hour trading volume it's high, but it's not as high as where the FOMO feeling comes into play. But I do believe that the 61.8 will be retested sooner rather than later, and once it's able to do that, close above here, and I think we could actually start heading towards that $1.54 price point. But yeah, obviously ETF conversations occur on a daily basis. People are wondering if we're going to see that ETF for Cardano. I don't see why not. The entire ETF landscape is shifting. Multiple different assets are getting ETF filings. What makes us say that you're not going to see Cardano get that as well. But yeah, the narrative, you got to follow the narrative right now. The narrative, you cannot be ignoring the narrative, because of course it's all based off of the layer 1s, layer 2 utility projects, and that is what's happening right now within the board. But we cannot be ignoring that fact. It's not just ADA or XRP. It's a specific utility project, hype factor that's really driving. And a lot of people used to think that these projects were dead, and here they are, nowhere to be seen. But not everyone wins at the end of the day, but it is what it is. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.